Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Going to start out with a Build Your Day hourly forecast for this Friday here, brought to you by our friends at Parks Lumber Company, and it looks wet today. It's not going to be a non-stop steady rain all day, but waves of showers and thunderstorms producing locally heavy rainfall, maybe heavier into the afternoon and into the nighttime hours. It'll be a little bit more scattered during the morning. Daytime highs getting up into the mid-70s. Flash flooding is a threat. We still have a flood watch in place. I'll show you in just a moment. We also have the threat through the morning hours until about early afternoon of 1 or 2 spin-up tornadoes we'll have to watch for. Flood watch continues for all the viewing area here, southern middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi through 7 a.m. Saturday morning. Once we add all the rain from yesterday, today, and tomorrow together, talking about a general 3 to 5 inches of rain area wide, but within the heavier banding, 4 to 6 inches with isolated higher totals and flooding threat is expected across the area. In addition, this morning into the early afternoon, we still have a level 1 out of 5 low end risk of a few isolated, short-lived spin-up tornadoes today. So from the morning into the early afternoon before the wind shear weakens, you're going to have to pay attention because there may be a tornado warning or two across the area. And we'll have the Weather Center staff to provide live coverage should that happen. Now, because Brian Wilson and I have been here overnight, may not necessarily be us, but we will have multiple people in the Weather Center through the day to provide live coverage should any warnings be issued. Feeder bands of thunderstorms developing as we go through the morning and the midday here, and as we get up into the mid-70s and get that instability going, that's when a few of the storms in there could be strong with that low-end tornado threat. However, as we get deeper into the afternoon, the wind shear, the spin in the atmosphere that allows the storms to rotate, it drastically weakens, and we remove that ingredient off the board. So even though we'll still be warm and humid, and we'll have thunderstorms into the late afternoon, the tornado threat will diminish because that spin in the atmosphere diminishes, but we'll still have heavy rain and the flooding threat through the afternoon and becoming more widespread tonight as the showers and thunderstorms become more widespread across the area, carrying over into Saturday. And that's going to continue the flood threat here today, tonight, into parts of Saturday, several inches of rain adding up. These rain totals don't even count what we've already had yesterday and overnight. This is between now and 6 a.m. Sunday morning. We've already had between 1 inch and 2.5 inches for most people west of I-65. You have to add that to the numbers you see here to get the expected overall storm totals. So we're talking about several inches of rain when it's all said and done across the area. We're not worried about river flooding and stream flooding, that type of thing, because the drought has had the water level so low. But in poor drainage areas, low-lying regions that flood easily, or street flooding, that's going to be a big deal today, tonight, and into our Saturday here. The good news is, with this much rain falling, this is going to do a number on the drought, if not remove it completely, once everything is tabulated as we get into next week. Rain continues into Saturday. A few showers or thunder showers into Sunday, but not as widespread. Maybe a shower into Monday and Tuesday, but much more isolated. We finally removed the rain chances by Wednesday into Thursday. For the next couple days through the weekend, while the clouds and rain around, that keeps it cool. We're in the mid to upper 70s. If we get a little sun here and there, 1 or 2 folks may hit 80 degrees. As we start to get partly cloudy skies next week, we get back into the low to eventually mid-80s across the area. So weather where you live today looks wet and stormy at times. Not an all-day steady rain, but showers and thunderstorms likely. Again, from the morning to the early afternoon, 1 or 2 storms could be severe with a quick spin-up tornado. Otherwise, it's mainly a flooding threat today, tonight, into Saturday. Highs today in the mid to mainly upper 70s with just a little bit of sunshine here and there. Rainy at times through Saturday, but tornado threat won't be there this afternoon. Once we get past like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, it will diminish. So tornado threat's not going to be there tonight. Tornado threat's not going to be there Saturday. It diminishes Still some localized flooding into Saturday, though. Showers less numerous Sunday, much more isolated Monday into Tuesday. And then we finally get out of the rainy pattern as we get into the middle of next week. That's looked your latest 7-day forecast. We'll have the Weather Center staff through the day ready to provide live coverage. Otherwise, Kelly Rawson will be here live at noon with another live local weather update.